You got me. Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. It says we're live. Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah.
That was quick.
Okay, so before we get to any of the chat, I have questions. Where is it at? Okay, there we go. Joanne. So the J.O. Lambo was taken? Is that what? Just trying to understand.
Yeah, was the what was the domain taken?
Yeah, I'm like, is the domain or just the Twitter handle? We have questions. We have so many questions. But
I mean, I don't have all of my socials are not the same username. They're similar enough.
Yeah, all mine are similar. The only one that's different is Instagram, and someone else has it. And some of you guys are following that person. I don't know who they are, but they have one lovely artwork up under Vixen of Fiction. I don't know who they are. It's very pretty.
Are we doing this? Is my internet doing this again?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Yeah.
Your internet's super
That's okay.
I was just frozen, like massively frozen.
Yeah.
I rebooted it earlier. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Carry on, folks. I'm going to tell my child to maybe, turn her internet off for a few hours. Okay.
So we should do intros while she comes? Maybe?
Oh,
are we up for it? I mean, if we start with Tiffany by the time she comes, it's going to be her time to do her intro.
She'll be so happy about that.
Oh, I know, right?
You can blame it on me. It's on me. So,
Hello, peoples. I am Tiffany, TLRS Lifestyle. On all the interwebs, you are looking at me eating ice cream because I'm not eating ice cream, but I am making dinner. And y'all don't need to see my kitchen. I have a Kindle called Confined Her. I would love it if you go give it a read, a follow. As well as I have a book club on my KoFi page that I would love to have you be a member of. I stream normally every other Thursday, and this week I will be not streaming on Thursday, but I will be streaming on Saturday for Saturday Shorts. So come join us where we put up a prompt and you can write a short story to it or just work on whatever it is that you would love to work on. Miss Esther.
Hi, I'm Esther Marie Andújar. I am a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. I am also the author of Marina Vampire, which is a serialized paranormal romance available through Kindle, KoFi, and Patreon. And I made the executive bad decision to drink coffee. So
it's not a bad decision. It's a wonderful decision.
If I'm still wired after this stream ends, I may go to Twitch to stream and just entertain people with my awareness. So
yes,
that's me. I'm here, Laura.
I am Laura Nettles. I write mostly horror. Yeah.
Laura got something exciting today.
I got the final formatting. Well, not final format. I got the formatted version of Tiny Shivers today. So now I am doing tweaks to the cover to make sure that the spine and everything is all good. And I bought some fonts, so I have changed up the font on the title. But now when I save it as a PDF, there's a white streak on the gold font. And it's like, where is this coming from? I don't understand Photoshop. Why are you doing this to me? So that's what I'm working on right now.
That's not fun.
Yeah, I hate when things like that happen and you're trying to figure out how to fix it.
Like, it looks fine in the viewer in Photoshop, but when I open the saved file in the PDF viewer,
it's there.
Yeah. Or when I upload it to KDP, it's there.
It's there also. Something.
What type of file are you saving it as?
A PDF.
Try saving it as a JPEG, and then do you have a PDF converter?
They have some free ones.
Because that might help.
Yeah. It's got to be a fix if the original file, if it's originally fine, something's happening that's changing it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm Nia the Vixen of Fiction here on YouTube. I'm sure I am linked below. I stream on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. And I am doing a planner stream with Tiffany and Esther and our friend, who's the one with us? Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie's with 2 E's is going to be joining us for that one. So it'll be a lot of fun. That's Friday at 1:30, and then scripting the book is Sunday. We're talking about Artemis Fowl, and Laura will be joining us for that, and that's at noon. And yeah, I also do scripting the book, or that was scripting Author Tutors React. That's going to be on the 1st. And Esther and a bunch of other people are my co-hosts for that. And Storytellers Hearth, a lot of us are going to be doing streaming for that. I need to remember to start mentioning that. So come hang out with us. It's going to be like a marathon relay. It's the old WWW. So if you're wondering what it's like, it's going to be just like that. Yeah. So we'll all be there for that weekend. So lots of things coming up, guys. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with everybody. And I'll be back on Twitch on the 31st. That's a Friday. Woo!
Also, before JC does her intro, I remember this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, in my channel, Romance Writers Room. We're going out of space. We're going to talk about romance, sci-fi. How do we know if the story has legs? I'm gonna expect someone will bring tentacles because it's sci-fi and romance. So
I don't normally use tentacles in that way.
It happens. Yeah, it's gonna be me, Desiree, our lovely Des, and our guest co-host is Dolores Mandel, she's a science fiction fantasy romance author. So check us out.
Do you have the link that you want to drop, maybe?
I can find it because I did schedule it.
I mean, we have a whole stream. We have a whole stream. I was just saying, so they can find it and hit the notification button and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I can find it while you do your intro.
Yeah, because you
do that.
You do have something.
My stream. I'll have to do an intro. Let me stop.
You do have something coming up that you need to remind people so that they don't miss it.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm JC. I have 3 books, novel and 2 poetry collections. I have an online magazine, an online store, KoFi page. I have a Patreon. I stream every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am also co-hosting with the lovely Kelly Wright, whose channel is Ink Steady, on Saturday for AuthorTube Improv event. And our guests will be the 3 Nuts. If you don't know who they are, it's Michael C.B. Chen. Oh my gosh. Lord.
Yep,
Michael C.B. Chen, author, and Sophie, and Writing Violet. So they'll be there. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's this Saturday. So come hang out, have fun, laugh at us, all that good stuff. So
I also forgot I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow morning, either at 10 a.m. Central or 11 a.m. Central.
Please do so. I will be streaming at 6 p.m. until I die. No.
Well, I hope not until you die.
Angela, the names of the poetry collections are The Art of Love and To Love with Sorrow, whose covers was designed by the lovely Laura Nettles, by the way. And in case anyone wants to read the novel, it's called The Diary Succession of Lies.
Why I don't see links to your books?
They're in the description box. I mean, it's my author page. It's the author.
Oh.
It's just a link to the author page, so all 3 books are there.
I have your link saved, so
I missed. Of course, Queen of the Links. I missed all the chit chat. Diane came. Okay, I suppose I should just run through the chat again.
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
no, not again. Hello, Elizabeth
Oh.
Simmons. Oh, she's back. Court, maybe. Oh,
We're getting there.
We
No,
like you all.
my internet doesn't like me. Okay, I'm not going to run through the chat again because apparently my internet just did not want me to do that.
You want us to bring up timers so you don't have to change
Oh no,
tabs?
no, I have the timer. We're going to bring up the timer. It will not hold me down. Hi
The timer
there.
won't hold her down, down, down. The timer won't hold her down.
Love that. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Joanne's not feeling well. Hold on. Dealing with, although I'm dealing with an abscess. Aw, I hope you feel better, Joanne. I'm sorry.
Also, if anyone in chat hasn't subscribed to JC, please do so. I will hope she gets to 1K on 2023. Let's make it happen.
yeah,
People.
that'd be awesome.
Woohoo!
Oh, hi, Diane. I didn't even see that she's here. Good evening, ladies.
Yeah.
How did I miss that one?
Yep, I don't know what you just said, Esther, because my whole thing just froze. So, with that,
Just
because
saying people to subscribe to you.
oh, thank you. Now, I'm going to put up Tiffany's lovely, beautiful timer, and we're going to hit the clock for 45 minutes. So, I hope you're ready to do some work. Hopefully, my internet will act right when I come back. And with that, Tiffany, are you going to tell us what you're fixing for dinner, or are we going to find out after this rant?
I'm making French fries and fried chicken wings.
Nice.
Ooh. Yes, very nice. Ooh, I want some. I need to live closer. Okay, so
I gave everybody pictures of what co-spacing living could be, or was that co-working? I don't remember. It was something where everybody had a tiny house right next to each other, and we all lived on a piece of land out in the free wilds by the wind.
It's too cold.
what I just hit. Okay, so while we go sprint, everyone tell us what you're working on, and we'll check that when I come back in 3, 2, 1. Hope y'all have a productive sprint. And then my internet is working right when I come back. Okay. Yes, we did the dang thing. How did we all do? I hear myself. Why do I hear myself?
You're just that desirable.
I
We need two of you.
Oh God, one of me is enough. Trust me.
muted.
I don't know. Eh, oh, Tiffany said skip her. She's still kicking.
Okay.
Um,
Um, what I did, oh, I finished editing a video for YouTube. It is now currently uploading. I need to do the thumbnail, and I open my Scrivener file.
nice. It's always good to open the file.
Yeah.
Before you go, Laura, I just wanted to say Shannon came in and Ty came in. I think Elizabeth came in. R.C. Scott, um, Chaotic Richard came in. Bonnie came in to lurk while she works, and Barrett. Hi, Barrett. And okay, I think I got everyone. Oh, Anna said I spent that sprint waking up. That's always nice to do. Oh, I think I missed Law came in.
Hi, Laura.
Okay.
Good morning, Gwynna.
Okay, Laura, what did you do? I have a slight idea of what you did during that sprint, but
So I worked on my cover, and I have finalized everything, and now I'm just trying to convert it to a JPEG to convert it back to a PDF and upload it. And now the converter is saying there's an error with the JPEG. So,
oh my god, it'll work itself out, Laura. It will.
Don't do
I
it.
know. Uh-oh.
Don't do it. He wants to bark.
Yeah.
What did you do, Nia?
Let's see. I did some laundry. I also watched about 25 minutes of Artemis Fowl. I watched it a while ago, but I need to watch it again for Sunday. So I'm going through that again because I don't remember a lot of it. Okay, yeah. That's what happened. Excuse me, they were asking me, not you. They asked me. You see something out the window. I don't know what it is. I'm really sorry. I don't see anything. And I got my document and stuff out. But I haven't because I was watching Artemis Fowl. I didn't. I should have done a watch party, but I just haven't had time to schedule one. So
that would have been cool. That would have been so cool.
Yeah.
I wrote 665 words on that sprint. Nice. So yay. To add to, I have no idea what total I'm at for the day. I haven't totaled it up yet. But that's like my 5th sprint for the day. So who knows what I have.
Look at you. Are you finishing the book today?
Oh God, no. I'm still on chapter 30 and I have 31 and 32. And 32 is like the big I'm not finishing today, but I am in a flow today. So, kind of like, I don't want to stop writing.
Yeah. Also, if I randomly mute myself is because the MLB is happening and it's Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic and everyone and their mother are watching. So the moment all of my neighbors starts to scream, I'm going to be like, muted myself.
Okay. Got you. La ate food on that sprint. I wondered why no one was talking. Then I realized mute. Yeah. Shannon wrote a lot of notes from my 3rd alpha reader. Still have more from that reader, and 4 other ones I need to go through. Nice.
Wow.
Jen said for 751 words. Awesome. That's nice. Essie passed 80K in the manuscript, 5K for the day. Wow. And then got lost down a YouTube rabbit hole. That happens. Barrett said, congrats, Laura. Yay. Not an error. Ty wrote 300 words during the last half of the sprint. And yeah, because I didn't ask what you guys were working on before we went to the sprint, I did ask that question. Um, I'm, I know what Laura's working on. What are you working on, Esther?
The
You just
holiday
say that.
romance.
Okay, yeah. Look, Mama, too much coffee. Okay.
Not enough. I don't know.
Nia was watching Artemis Fowl. But for the rest of the night, are you going to be watching Artemis Fowl, or are you going to be still rewriting?
I'm also rewriting at the same time, so I'll be back and forth between the two. So working on Project Inheritance Part 1.
Ever the multitasker. I love that. And Essie's working on the historical fantasy novel. La's working on Chaos Bar. Did I say that right? Novel tonight. Hopefully. Got through this really emotional scene today. So we'll see if that's possible. I might do the next blog post. I need to publish instead. Yeah, how did that scene come out? Because I remember you were in Written in Melanin's chat on the stream writing that scene. Uh, Emma said, I'm working on the Christmassy contemporary romance due with my publisher at the end of the month. Nice. Working on revisions. Yeah, I just covered that. Working, Barrett says I'm working on not quitting my job and running away to a warmer climate. I'm staying for Ricky and Briley at this point. I have so many questions. But yeah, don't quit. Don't quit the day job. And Elizabeth said work has my head scrambled, so I can't focus on writing right now. Instead, I'm working on revamping and expanding my Etsy shop. Ooh, you have an Etsy shop? What do you sell?
Nice.
Yeah, I got nothing else. That scene hurt so bad. It came out of left field completely. It probably hit a little too close to home, but worth it. The really emotional scenes usually are worth it. They're usually worth it.
KDP is spinning right now, uploading everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're uploading it. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're having the JPEG issue.
I
Oh
use
my
a
gosh,
different website to convert it. So
you're at the uploading stage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So she can order her authored copy.
my
Ooh,
proof
I saw
copy
it.
to see if all the formatting is
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I'm so
Like I
excited.
have
Laura.
this proof copy that I use for editing, but this was for editing. The next one's for proofing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
There it is.
That's gonna be good.
It uploaded.
Yay!
Let me see.
I am excited.
Me too. I'm very excited. Because I have ran out of random small talk. Working on my debut CE. First draft is due at the end of the month.
Okay.
We got about 15 days. Where are you at in the draft? If I may ask. Well, the next question is going the first question. Is going to be: do you struggle? Ooh, okay. I was about to say, did I write that right? Do you struggle writing the beginning or the endings of your novels, and how do you push past that struggle? How often do you rework the beginning or end of your stories? Think on that one. Thought it'd be good. We were talking about the chat on some another stream about endings and beginnings. I always struggle with both. I like the middle. I don't like the beginning or the end.
For my first one, I did a 12-hour write-a-thon and just pushed through the end in one day.
Wow.
That was fun.
I feel like that's my future.
See,
Oh, geez.
like the beginning is always hard because you want to start it just right to hook people in and pull them in and get the reader all invested. And then the end has to like wrap up in such a way that if you have a second book, you want them to continue. And if you have a standalone, you still want to leave them wanting more, but not necessarily with the idea that they're going to get more. You know, it's just hard.
So,
I mean, we can answer when we come back if you want. If you want to think about it.
I mean, I just don't know how to phrase it.
Just do the dang thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel
The
like I
words of
struggle with. So I don't feel like I struggle with the endings because that's something that I know. Like I know how my books are going to end. And obviously, if I'm writing a romance, that's a little easier than
Mhm.
just writing like fantasy or sci-fi or whatever. I think so. For me, writing the beginning of any scene is hard. Like not actually the opening scene of the book because I usually have that too. And I don't feel bad if I then find out that I started too late or too early. It's just the moment of putting words on the blank page to get going. That's what I struggle always. Always, always, always. Like if I need to start a scene, I'm like, I hate this.
Because it's like staring at you, that blank page. It's like
It's just
Yeah.
the
the
words are
cursor
not
blinking at you,
coming.
taunting you.
Yeah, it's like you're. It feels like you're an old car. Like you have to start a couple of times before you get going. So that feels to me every time I begin a scene or a chapter. It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
I feel like I just got to mar and stain the blank page as fast as possible. Just get in there.
Yeah. I love endings and I love all the action and the things that are happening in the middle. So I don't usually struggle with that. I usually only struggle with the beginning just because I don't always know where to start. Like I feel like I know what the beginning is in my head, but I feel like is this the beginning or am I making a prequel? Do people need to know all this?
Yeah.
How much do they want to get to know the character before we get to whatever the inciting incident is? So it's not necessarily that it's starting writing. I can start. I feel like I can start anywhere because I've done so much world building. It's starting at the right place that I struggle with. And then in
Right.
the middle between the action, I love writing if it's the romantic scenes or the action scenes or the climax or the big battle. I love writing those. It's the minutia of getting them to that space without saying, okay, this boring thing to me, because to me it's the boring part of anybody's story, and it's no offense to anybody, but when I get to those parts, I'm like, okay, here we are. Oh, come on, and I do feel like I'm like, hurry up, get to the good stuff. But that's any story, so I'm gonna feel that also even more so with my own stories. I hate them. I'm like, whatever I write is not gonna be good enough. I'm like, this is gonna bore everybody. Why?
Yeah. So actually, to like super Devi, like be the exception of the question, I struggle with the middle, but very specific sections of the middle. Like I love anything when like it starts at 2 before the midpoint. I love that. All that fun shenanigans, all that romance or all the adventure. And then the midpoint happens and then everything just kind of like falls down to the climax. That usually that's the part that I hate because I'm like, I don't want to suffer with them. Just give me the good part, give me the good part beginning, give me the good part at the middle, and give me a good ending, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I usually reach that part on any book, whether I'm reading or whether I'm writing it, and I'm like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
That's where I start like a little scheming when I read.
Yeah.
Ooh, we
The
got a lot
only
of
thing I struggle with at the ending is that I always want to give an epilogue because it's the thing I always want in a story. I love when people give me an epilogue. Let me know how my people are doing. We survived the big thing. Tell me that they're happy now. You know.
Oh, really?
So
You
I
like
feel like I like a little epilogue.
So
Is
do
what
you
I
feel cheated if the book doesn't have an epilogue?
No, because then I do make it up in my head, but I feel like I'm gonna make up something different from what the author thinks happens. So I just would rather know what the author thinks. That way, if I do get it in my head and then they're like, surprise, I decided to write a sequel, and I'm like, this is nothing like what I thought. Because once I have it in my head, I'm like, I want it my way. So give me an epilogue or tell me there's another book coming so that I can
That's
see
interesting.
where my
I
people
might
are
have
going
to rethink. I might have to rethink epilogue. I don't have any epilogues, but now because you said that, I might have to think about including some. Huh?
But if you're gonna do an epilogue, like in the series for the Duke and I, that series following the family, the epilogues are spoilers for the other stories. So warning, don't
Don't
necessarily
spoil
read
the
the
story.
epilogue because it takes you through all of the siblings, right? So if you read the epilogue, you start to read about what's going on with the other siblings before you've read who they get together with. Like, I'm like, oh no, that's a huge spoiler. So just be aware. Wait till you
Even
read
said
it
when I was
and go back and read all the epilogues.
even said when I was an 11-year-old writing books and spiral notebooks, they all had prologues and epilogues and sometimes table of contents. I haven't changed much.
That's cute.
Yes.
Also,
And
Tiffany put
Tiffany,
her answer on the
yeah,
private.
I was about to say, Tiffany says I struggle with the end because generally I have talked about the plan, but at the end I have to actually do the plan and rarely know what the plan is. I understand that totally. And we have some really good answers, which I will read when we come back from the next round.
Hey,
Hi,
Morgan.
Morgan. Cause yeah, that's a really good conversation.
Yeah.
And Nia gave me something to think about. Epilogues. Okay. Hopefully I'll freeze as I go over here to get the next time. But if I do, carry on without me.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's not me, it's the internet. Can the internet do it? It's funny.
You're almost there.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe that JC actually glitches in real life and it's not the internet.
Yeah. What's going on?
Ooh.
That could be possible. Yeah. So happy spring,
30
everyone.
minutes.
30 minutes. And we are back. How did you guys do for that sprint?
I fiddle faddled with the title font.
Oh, fiddly faddle.
Messing with the spacing between each letter to make it more readable.
Oh, nice. How's it coming along?
Good. I think it's good now, and I'm just waiting for the JPEG to convert to a PDF.
Cool. Anybody else?
So my video is already uploaded.
Ooh.
I did a thumbnail. I uploaded a thumbnail, and I am slightly fighting with the music because for some reason StreamYard muffles all of my music, so I can hear music when I'm on StreamYard.
Mhm.
So I may just pick the music and be like, well, that's the music. Because it takes so long for YouTube to process it. Ugh.
Yeah. About you, Neo or Tiff? I don't know if Tiff's back.
I'm back.
Oh,
Hmm.
hey.
Also, I wrote. How many words I wrote? I did wrote 205.
Nice. Did that and you upload a video and got 205 words? Really nice.
Yeah, well, I'm caffeinated, y'all. It's happening.
I love it. I love it. Tiffany, was dinner
Yes.
good?
Oh, so good. You know how like
What
you
was it?
have something in your mind that you think you want and you're like, I hope this turns out exactly how I want it, and it did. And it was just kind of like, this is everything I wanted. I'm so happy right now.
Aw. Well, I'm glad.
Especially because
That was
cooking it was a
nice.
pain in the butt.
Yeah.
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 Did you tell us what you had? I forget. I forgot
I had
already.
lemon pepper, air fried chicken wings, and French fries.
Okay, yeah. You did tell us
Yeah.
that.
Ooh,
Hmm.
Forgot
nice.
that quick. Terrible. My memory's going. I'm old. Oh, Nia.
I got into my document and did a quick reread to catch up and keep going since I've cut so many things. I just want to, before I get to writing, I want to make sure I'm straight on what's gone and what stays. So yeah, and then I
And
copied about 2.5 pages, like
nice.
rewrite copy. I don't think I got to do any copy and paste. No copy and paste yet, but hopefully I'll get back to a good copy paste section.
Good. Well, hopefully on the next one you can get all of that
Mhm.
done. Log out 443 words. That's right. Nice. Very nice. Shannon said, finish going through all the feedback from that one reader, starting on the next one. I hope it goes well. Caffeine
Yes.
and talent. Aw. Oh.
No.
Eva says I'm off to do my part in bedtime routine with the little guy. Aw. Thank you, Eva, for coming. Norgan said I ate dinner. That's right.
What was
Very. You
dinner,
have to
Morgan?
nourish yourself. And what was per Esther's question? What was dinner, Morgan? You know we're gonna ask.
Yep.
Um.
Might as well just put it, make it automatic. Or say it wasn't good, don't ask.
So
Isn't
Oh,
that
that
good?
would be sad.
we've all answered the question on stream. Unless Tiff, you want to elaborate more on your answer, because all I did was read what you wrote in the private chat. But if you wanted to elaborate, but I was gonna go through the starred comments.
It's I don't know if there's more to elaborate. It's just I sometimes get in my head and I'm writing and like I've got this epic idea of what's supposed to happen at the end, and I've dropped all these hints and all these great thoughts, and then I get there and it's like, oh, I got to make that make sense. Like I got to make it all connect. and it
Yeah.
like has the epic moment. And sometimes I have to go back and tone it down and be like, maybe we'll just be like, woo, as opposed to woohoo.
Right.
Sometimes we may just be like, ooh, as opposed to.
Oh, Morgan. She said a sandwich. It
Yeah.
wasn't that good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And Shannon said, I haven't had any more feedback like that one reader who rewrote one of my later chapters and added a sexy call. I can't believe.
That is so
Why
true.
would
Wait a minute, what?
that?
Yeah.
I don't know
Did
what
you ask
stream
for
was that
that?
on. I forgot what chat that was in that you were talking about that. But yes, an alpha reader
Was it Elias?
added a sex scene that they thought should have been there.
They should
And
keep that for their fanfic. Shannon's story. That isn't that
Wow.
Yeah.
we were like,
That's
you
rude.
want to write this because maybe you should write your own sex scene, like in your own book.
Right. I'm pretty sure that that's what
Yeah.
fanfic is for. So tell her to write fanfic of your story, but don't add. No.
Right? Like,
No,
That,
not only
wow.
that, it's just like when she told us that, I'm like, do they even know what a alpha reader is? Like,
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
reader said
You're not asking
it
for a
needed to
ghostwriter.
happen, and I was taking too long, and I didn't have any sex
No.
scenes on or off the page. Like,
No.
is this your
Wait a
story
minute.
or mine?
The story needed the sex scene, or they needed the sex scene?
I think
Because I
they
feel
needed
like that's
They
a they
felt, I
needed
think they felt
issue.
the story needed a sex scene, but to just go add a sex scene without,
Yeah.
you don't do that. You don't do that.
No, you don't do that. You leave a comment and
No.
be like, I think you should add this, but again, if you're meant to write like a clean, sweet fantasy romance, then I get why it's not on page.
Mhm.
But
Right.
to go
Yeah.
ahead
You
and
can make a
rewrite it,
suggestion or say I would like
yeah,
as I'm reading this, I feel like if as a reader I would like this, and then Shannon can take it or leave it. But to write it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about that.
Yeah, that was just real aggressive. That was real aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, like, are you matching the tone of how I write stuff? Like, are you matching like my character voice? Like, that's a lot.
Curious to know, is this an alpha reader you've had before? Because if they've read your stuff before and you don't normally include a lot of sex scenes, then
I'll be
shouldn't
right
they know
back.
that about your writing already? I feel like
Yeah.
they should know this. Every romance doesn't have a sex scene, though.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's wild. Yeah, exactly. They could be romance without. Hallmark does it all the time.
completely wild.
You just have to think.
And you
it's
know
like
what? I, for one, am sick of it. I'm gonna write my own Hallmark sex.
Oh, Usty also did her Duolingo. So, but
I don't
the
think I've done
answers.
mine.
Okay, so the question was, do you struggle writing the beginning or the endings of your novels? How do you push past that struggle? How often do you rework the beginning or end of your stories? And Anna said, I struggle with the ending. The beginning always flows so well and helps me learn about the characters and the setting, but I really get stuck with the dramatic conclusions.
Oh,
Uh,
girl.
Shannon said, I always know the beginnings and endings of my novels and my series. The middles get me. And see, I'm like, oh, those beginnings. Like, I know what's going to happen in the beginning and the end per the outline. It's the right way of starting it. It's like that right first sentence or first paragraph. That always gets me.
See, I never worry about whether it's the right first paragraph or the right first sentence because I figure it's going to change like 17 times before anybody ever reads it anyway. So I'm just like,
See,
write it. And then
I try not to have to change it like a gazillion times. So it's like I
well, I don't
always
think I've ever
agonize
actually had to
over.
change something 17 times, but like I'm just like, whatever.
And you know what? Maybe
Me
the
too.
beginning wouldn't be so. Maybe the beginning wouldn't be so hard for me if I kept that in mind that it's going to change anyway. Because I always spend so much time agonizing because in my mind I don't want to have to change the beginning. So I try to make it right the first time. But if I keep that in mind that it's going to change anyway, maybe it wouldn't be so much of a stress. Hmm.
Sometimes though, when I get stuck writing something, that's also I was on a YouTube video. They were like, tell yourself you're going to write the worst scene you can ever write. and it frees you up to just write whatever it is you're going to write. And I've done it before, and it really actually, like, I set out to write the worst scene, and by the time I was halfway in, I was like, ooh, I really like this. Wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? It's supposed to be bad. No, why is it? Oh, but it's
I don't
okay.
think
Yeah.
you can write a bad. I don't think you can write a bad scene. I'm not saying that you write everything perfectly and that it doesn't need editing, but I don't think I've ever heard you write anything that was
Oh,
bad.
I got some crazy stuff.
Shannon did say, which I'm in kind of in awe of, to date, I've never had to rewrite a beginning or an ending. I'm like, what is your secret? How? Oh, Joanne said, I struggle with beginnings sometimes, especially when it comes to writing or revising the first few chapters, but that's probably because of that perfectionist in me. Yes. Just want it to be perfect the first time. Law said, endings are the worst for me. It's only been recently that I've been able to finish anything. I just listened for my ancestors to tell me when now. Oh, I have to rework the beginnings fairly often. Interesting. And Shannon said, to push through middles, I just try to come up with a few lines to represent the main character's conflicts that stop them reaching their goals. But a lot of it works out in the writing, as I'm a discovery writer. Okay, yeah, see, that's a different animal too. The discovery writing thing. Eva said, my sample size is too small to determine. I've only finished 2 drafts, so only 2 endings have been done. But you've ended them though. You finished. But neither of the beginning or the end felt like a struggle. Fun and Games is a rough one for me. You know that Fun and Games beat in Saved by the Cat gets me.
That's the
I'm
one
just
that
like,
I love.
Can we talk about the fact that Eva has only finished 2? Like, that just boggles my
she said
mind.
only. But she said only. Like, that's not a big deal.
I know. I mean, it is, but every time I'm listening to her, she's got so many different projects going. I want to read them all.
You mean you would have thought she finished more?
You would think there's
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Like I have finished 2 full-length novels, but there's so much countless fanfic, like from one shot to short stories, like maybe novelettes, because I think one is 30 or 40K. And it's just,
Oh no,
it's
I
that
get
freaking
it.
blank space.
Yeah.
Because I think I've only like finished 3 of my own. But if we're going to talk like the ghostwriting
The
stuff,
ghostwriting, yeah.
I'm still a little offended how many I finished for him that I haven't finished for myself.
That's rough.
Yeah, but mama got to make that money.
Yeah.
These are true statements.
Right? As he said, I usually struggle with the endings more than the beginnings. I usually just think about it, think about it and work through it. I usually have to deal with the messy middles in edits. I know I'm going to have to rework the beginning of my current novel, but usually it's not that bad, and it's not a rework.
Yeah.
Nice. Anna also said, I really love writing the character arcs and a slow build of intimacy over the course of the story. And then sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, oh, wait, I need
Can
to
you
fit
guys
my
hear that
plot.
reverb?
Yeah,
I hear
I
it.
do. I was trying to not hear it. Elizabeth said, I'm usually good with the beginning and have strong endings, but the middle gets muddy for me. I have a hard time not putting too much in. Yeah, I'm an overwriter. So I'm all about putting too much in. I can cut it out later. Barrett said, I struggle generally. So yes, a resounding yes, I guess, to all of it. And yeah, so Shannon said, no, Nia, you said epilogues. You like an epilogue if the story is going to continue or not going to continue.
I prefer an epilogue if it's the end of the story. Like
the series?
Yeah, if it's the end of the series, there's
Okay.
nothing you're pretty sure that there's nothing coming
standalone.
after. Yeah, or a standalone. Then I want an epilogue. I just kind of want to get a feel of if my people kind of lived happily ever after or not.
Right.
So yeah.
So Shannon said no epilogues for fantasy, but fantasy romance has epilogues. It's most expected by readers of romance. Is that because I don't write romance? Is that true? Like, if you write a romance, you're expected to put an epilogue in there?
Some are doing that. I've seen that quite a few times.
I don't think I've ever read a historical romance that didn't have an epilogue.
Yeah, especially historical romance in particular.
Interesting. Okay.
I even seen them on just contemporary romance. Like
Mm-hmm.
the moment, like it's just if it you want to give the reader kind of like a additional look into the couple's life, like they're to assure them like this is happily ever after, or this is this is a solid happily for now, and they can be like, okay, they're okay, they're together forever and ever, and I can move on to the next story.
Yeah.
I read one historical series that I thought was interesting because they used the epilogue to set up the next story. So it wasn't so much that they were wrapping up and giving you like that look at the couple that you just finished. They just were like, here, this is what's coming next. Get prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, Anna, I'm curious. Anna said this is the exact opposite situation. Once a friend asked me to write a sex scene for their novel. They were like, I've read your fan fiction. Will you write this for me? That's funny. It's like, hey, I might need you. I might need you, Anna. Or no, Tiffany, one of y'all. I don't like writing sex scenes. I mean, I can. And reading back over the ones that I've written, they weren't as bad as I initially thought they were, but I just don't like writing them. Angela said I would look to see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can read. I really can. I would look to see if there is enough hints that the couple are growing together. If it is too sparse, it may feel slow if it is a romance. Okay. Oh, there's a Roy. I miss Roy. Oh, Lord. Oh, I heard him. Okay, there is coming on. I hear me twice again. I enjoy rewriting, so I rewrite the beginnings, middles, and ends a lot. Hey Des. I've made dinner. I've made and ate dinner. I'm stuck. What was cooking? You know we're gonna ask.
Yeah.
She had pasteles.
Oh, I love
which
yeah, I was gonna say, what's that?
Oh, that's the thing you had the other day.
No, it's different.
Oh.
So it's closer to Mexican tamales. It's just a different. So tamales are usually done with corn. Pasteles are usually done with plantain or yuca, which I don't remember the name in English for it.
Oh.
So you just like it's kind of like you wrap them on a plantain leaf, and you boil them.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Someone wrote a book on how to write or someone wrote something on how to write a bad sex scene. I have questions.
I want to know that.
Well, I guess maybe so you know what not to do.
Don't do this.
Yeah. That sounds awfully something that showed up on Twitter a long time ago.
I think I still have the link, but I mostly kept the link because she was saying like what are the good words to use in a sex scene. But it was like, here's how to not use the same standard ridiculous things of what people say in sex scenes. And like some of them were hilarious, which is why I think I kept the note
now
or this name.
Now I feel like I want to know.
Hold up, depressing sex scenes? Wait, Anna. I have so many questions. Depressing. Wait,
what is a depressing?
Not supposed to be depressing.
It's like sad.
Supposed to be depressing.
Sad sexy times. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, are they like, okay, I guess if we have to, let's go ahead and do this.
Feels a little like symbolic and depressing, but intimate. Okay. Fantastic, dear Lord. If I ever need a sex scene, I'm going to get AI to start it. Oh God, no. AI monster, don't do it. Right? I'm intrigued. Like a depressing sex scene.
if there is a SJ Maz way to write a sex scene that will bring me a lot of money, I go ahead, AI.
Yeah.
All money
I
ain't
mean,
good
yeah.
money. All
Makes
money
the
ain't good
money.
money.
Yeah.
Oh, precious baby Roy. Oh, I see Roy back there. I see him back there.
He's so cute.
That's because AI's got yeah. Okay, yeah, depressing sex. Yeah, I still need. I have questions, and I still need more answers. Main character is in love with love interest, but thinks love interest isn't into them, or is just going along with it for the sex rather than having feelings. Oh, okay, okay,
Oh,
got you. But it still could be a not depressing sex scene,
Yeah.
like
There they are.
wild, throw them
I
against
mean,
the wall sex scene. Like,
are people crying? I want to.
Yeah, like that's imagine.
They're crying on the inside.
they have sex, and the main character's like, I don't deserve this. They're so much better than me. What? Hold up, it's got.
Oh
wait.
wow! Like
Are
during
we
the
judging
whole
the sex
scene.
scene after we? Like, are we judging the sex after we have it? Wait.
Yes.
Hold on.
I feel like I need to send you my email, Anna, so you can send me a copy of this. I need to know.
The love interest actually also has feel. Okay, so why doesn't the love interest just tell them that they have feelings? Like, what's going on here?
Although, yeah, but you know what?
Their hearts to cry.
I remember I did read one scene where they were like getting ready to do some stuff, and like the one person thought that the other one didn't care about them. And so
Okay.
the person said, I love you. And her response was, no, you don't.
Well, that's not the response.
And he was like, what? Yes, I
that?
do. She's like, no, you don't. It's
Never
okay.
mind.
You don't have to say that.
Okay. Look, I was about to say that's not the response you're supposed to give, but I have given that response before, so never mind. I'm not going to go into that. I just didn't believe them. Um, uh, let's see. Oh yeah.
Yay. I'm going to send
What?
my email. I want to know.
I mean, Tiff writes some really good sex scenes too. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Sorry, Ty. At this point, I feel like you know what you're walking into when you walk into our streams. I kind of feel like you know. Miscommunication is the motivation behind the curse in the current series I'm writing. Oh, well, yeah. Miscommunications can mess up a lot of things. But wait a minute, there was another starred comment I had because Angela also said not usually first and last chapters, but every other chapter is fair game. Last book I had some trouble deciding where to end it and went slightly speculative. And Diane also loves epilogues, Nia.
Yeah, they're great.
I
It's
like
funny because the three things that I finished, actually I finished two, and then I had a third one that I completely forgot that I finished. None of them have epilogues, and I actually want to write epilogues for all of them.
Hi, Brooke. Yes, you've missed quite a bit. I'm not entirely sure how we got from talking about beginnings and endings to sex scenes, but yeah, that's where the
Shannon
conversation.
doesn't want to write them. The AI will start it.
Sex
Oh yeah,
scenes,
yeah. That's how we got on it. That's how
Yeah.
we. Okay, yeah, right.
And to pull it back on topic,
Wouldn't it
depending on
the
what
person
you're
who wrote
writing,
it for
a
her?
scene can go at the beginning, middle, or end of your story. So
Wait a
Morgan
minute, I
says I've
thought
never
Morgan,
written
you
a
did
sex
have a
scene.
sex scene in one of the books.
It's not in the first one. Although there was a time when I thought it might be an almost moment, but it didn't happen.
Oh, see, I think you're why I thought that she did, because you were reading and you were like, "Ooh, Morgan."
No, because, okay, it wasn't a sex scene, but it was a steamy kind of scene. It was a little steamy, and it wasn't what I had expected.
It was a makeout session.
Because see, that's the thing about getting to know people, because you expect their writing to be a certain way, but then you have to remember what they write isn't necessarily has anything to do with who they are.
right.
Yeah.
So you know,
Say it again for the
Morgan's
people.
a really good writer. That's all I'll say is Morgan's a really good
Yeah.
writer. She's
I may
excellent.
be spicy on real life and be the most and write the most wholesome thing.
So quick plug, if you haven't gotten Morgan Lee's book, Seed Among the Thorns, or a second one, Seed Among the Rocks, please go buy it now. You will not be disappointed.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. Since we were talking about her. It doesn't stop the
So
fact
you'll be
that-
ready for what comes in book 3, because apparently after chapter 3. No.
Okay. Okay. Doesn't stop the fact that I said about the fact that we all need prayer after these combos. I mean, we all need prayer, period. So
Every night, Savion, every night.
and every morning and sometimes throughout the day.
Amen.
Happy later. Y'all have to check what does that say? Is that say? I can't.
Stitch?
Stitch? Okay. So it's not just me. I was like, wait, I know it means something. My brain is not firing on all cylinders right now. Oh, watch the replay. Yeah, I think that was the gist of it.
Okay.
My brain,
Oh.
romance teaches us that we do or don't want in what we do or don't want in a relationship. Maybe.
Aw, Roy.
Oh wait, how do I keep missing Roy?
No, I just hear him.
Okay. Morgan
No,
said there.
Okay, muted.
Oh
There's
no,
no-
what was that?
Huh?
It wasn't.
Maybe it was Sam. Was it Sam?
No, she's not here.
Oh, okay. Morgan said there's
She
no
pretty much
full
doesn't
text
want
on
me
the
to.
page
So
or fade to black so far.
Oh.
It doesn't, for me, a book doesn't have to have a sex scene. I mean, I don't mind if they're in there, but it doesn't have to. I think a book is perfectly fine without one. Eva made the comment about Morgan L. and I not being the ones she would have thought write dark scenes. Yeah. Ty said I have written one or two, but it was for a prompt from a writing group I was a part of in high school. Interesting, intriguing. I have questions.
In high school, that was the prompt?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Hey, these days, high school, you be surprised. I mean, there are.
I guess,
You know how
yeah.
many
What?
pregnant girls I've seen in high school? Them like,
Well, I mean, there were
somebody is
pregnant
not
girls in high
watching.
school when I was in high school, but my
Right, but I'm
writing
saying,
people didn't give me
so-
that prompt.
Look at that puppy.
oh, hi, Roy. Romance also give people to believe that anyone can fall in love. I mean, you're talking to a girl who believes in love at first sight. So, looking forward to more pages, Morgan. Hi, Roy, wherever you are. I saw you. I did see you.
He's still there.
Okay. So I'm gonna go grab the next timer so we can do one final sprint. Hold up. Say Ty said the group was sponsored by the school. Well,
Okay.
was
Wow.
this like a sex education? Like I just have questions.
Also, I'm gonna pop out so I can make sure that the music is it's good. It's not gonna be cohesive, and then I'm gonna pop back in
Okay,
so I
no
can listen
problem.
to it.
Bye. Hi.
I'll be back.
All right.
Oh, we'll be here. Hopefully. Unless my internet
Is it
conks
a
out on me.
30-minute
It's a 30.
sprint?
It's a 30.
Okay.
It's Tiff
I'll be
Sunflower.
back. I'll be back like the Terminator.
By the
She'll be back. It's fine.
Just adore the puppies.
that
Yeah, everybody
that
watch
was a
Roy.
nice freeze. That was a nice freeze. And everyone have a wonderful, productive sprint. Happy sprinting. Why, yes, we did the dang thing. How did everyone do?
Music on my video, and it is processing.
Yay! Tiff.
I did my French.
Ooh.
Got a message from my ghostwriter, so now I need to rework a character. And started reading Anna's scene, which she sent to me, titled "Depressing Sex Scene."
Is it depressing? Is it in fact
Of
depressing?
course.
You know what's funny is I get where she gets the depression, but I don't think it's depressing. Like, I think it's I wouldn't say depressing. I would say it's definitely emotional. It's emotional and maybe a touch sad. But I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd say depressing so far. Like, it's definitely like she even.
So it's sad sex. It's sad sex.
It's not even so much. Like, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. It's just the build up to it. Like, you just
okay.
I want to take the poor dude and just give him a hug. Like, it's okay, honey. Like, you'll be all right. Like, calm down.
Pat you on the back real quick. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I mean, like, he's so. But honestly, like her phrasing and like the way she conveys it is just beautiful. But it's also like you just want to give him a hug.
Oh, okay. I feel like I want to read this scene, Anna.
So yeah, I don't know if I'd say depressing. I would say more emotionally sad.
Yeah, I like Anna's writing.
Feel free to send this to me, Anna.
Yeah, me too. You know where
on IG.
Find me.
You know where to find me.
Like, there's a hand holding and like the thumb is going across the knuckles and there's like a whole moment and you're just kind of like, no, but turn your hand over and like, just make, y'all can't see me, but I'm like, make your interlock.
I can envision what you are trying to do.
Hands though. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Yeah. She loves us all. But
yeah, really, so far it's very beautifully written. It's just maybe
what Morgan said. Share with the class, Anna. Share with the class.
What
I mean,
Morgan
only
said.
if you want to, of course. Of course, only if you want to. You know, not by facts. What about you, Laura? What you?
Settled. I think the cover is finally done for real. So, yeah.
Yay.
For realsies?
For realsies.
For realsies.
And I got another couple of pages copied, and then I got distracted by my daughter's graduation pictures.
Oh!
She only got a few of them back, so she sent them, and I was like, oh my gosh.
College grad?
College grad. Yeah, this is for the 21-year-old.
Oh, I love college grad pictures. Nice. They're so much fun to take.
They are so fun looking. Her photographer did a good job.
Did they do the champagne thing?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Nice.
What's the champagne thing?
Where you take a bottle of champagne and you shake it up, and then like when the photographer tells you to, you pop the cap and it like sprays everywhere, and it just makes a really great picture.
Yes, those are fantastic pictures.
Interesting.
And always, whoever's out there, always shake the champagne. I can't tell you how many bottles I've been like, we got to go get another one because you didn't shake it. And it does nothing.
That sounds nothing.
Even I tell them to shake it, and they're like, okay. Like, no, shake it like it like pissed you off.
Shake it like you mean it.
Joanne said, just sent chapters 2 to 6 of Project Sugar and Spice with my beta reader, and added little revisions to each chapter. Nice. Ty says finished chapter 6 and 7 in this stream. Nice. Very nice. I did do words. I'm just not ready to total it up yet because I'm almost finished this scene and thus this chapter. So I don't want to stop yet. But I know that once I total it up, I have written probably over 3,000 for the day, which is odd for me. Um,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
Esther's face says it.
Nice,
I,
nice.
I was at I was at 2,900 when I totaled up what I got before, and I haven't added what I just wrote in this print.
Nice.
So yay! Elizabeth said I finished retaking the pictures for Etsy. Now I just need to edit and upload them. Very nice. And I think you mentioned you sell earrings. Interesting. Um,
Cool.
so is that all we have? It is 9:52, so it's about that time. Anyone else have anything else want to plug? Because I don't necessarily feel like doing outros. Oh, Tiffany,
Romance
you have
Writer Shrew.
Saturday shorts.
Yes, we will be there Saturday. It'll be a International Month, Women's Day, something about women and togetherness and friendship prompt. Yeah. Go women.
Partners in crime.
So not women trying to take the other one out. Okay, got you.
No.
I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah. Once I get it and think of it, it'll women. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tiffany is streaming
Noon o'clock
tomorrow on
Central.
Twitch. At what?
At 10 o'clock Central.
Okay.
Or 11 o'clock Central.
Twitch at 10.
Talking about Saturday
What?
shorts or what we talking? I don't know. What we talking
So
about?
Twitch tomorrow for Tiff is either at 10 or 11 Central, and then this Saturday is Saturday Shorts, so it's 12 Central, Tiff.
Yes.
Women, I'll be there.
Anything to
Oh,
plug,
God.
Laura?
Laura?
Yeah, tomorrow on Twitch, either 10 or 11 a.m., depending on what time I wake up and have breakfast and what I make for breakfast. If I make something simple, 10. If I make something more complicated, 11.
Cool.
And then Saturday shorts, noon o'clock on Saturday, Central.
Central. Okay.
Yes.
Laura.
Laura
I have a
or
whiny
Roy
boy.
wants to plug anything.
Roy just wants to plug everything right now. Don't you say? Oh, now he's sitting.
I'm doing the same with Lucky. I'm keeping him distracted. He wants to play.
My book is formatted. It has a cover. I am ordering proofs tonight. So look forward to a cover reveal video with the release date.
Yay!
So
I love those. I love those.
Excited.
And you're doing a stream for
Storyteller's Hearth.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to remember it. I couldn't.
6 p.m. Eastern next Saturday.
Yes.
Got it.
Wait, what? Oh, the hearth thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Storyteller.
That's not this Saturday, guys. It's next weekend. It's not
Right.
this weekend. The weekend above. The
25th.
last weekend of March.
25th and 26th.
Nia, plug your
Anna
things.
says we're all welcome to read it if we would like. You know how to reach me on Twitter. If you want my email, just let me know so I can send you the email if you prefer email. Don't you?
Yeah.
Just
Would definitely like. The only thing I got coming up Friday, we're doing a planner stream for those who weren't here at the beginning. So come hang out with us at 1:30 Eastern, and then our book and I don't know if it's like a book and movie club. We're doing adaptations. We're doing Artemis Fowl on Sunday at noon, and Laura's going to join us for that one. So, and Laura's got some scoop.
I've got some feels.
Ooh. So come
I have to subject myself to this movie again.
I know. I'm
those are some definite feels.
Things are happening.
It's not quite The Last Airbender, but
that one is rough.
I feel like it had some strong points, and then somewhere, like I literally have to watch it again because I'm like, what? Why don't I remember this movie? And I know I watched it. So come hear our thoughts.
Yes.
It was not unforgettable.
I have to plug. So tomorrow I will be streaming on Twitch 6 p.m. Eastern. I will be at Nia's Friday at 1:30 Eastern to plan Q2, which I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out. And then Sunday the 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern, in my channel, the Romance Writers Room. We're going out of space.
Ooh.
Oh, she
And
says it. We're
And I
going
will
on
be
the
at what used to be the Dubba Dubba. I will be in some streams. I don't even remember. I will show up when someone tells me to show up. So.
it's like, where
She'll
you
be
want me?
She'll be
Falling off the
Saturday with me
stars.
for half a stream, and then she's gonna slip over to who's
Social,
streaming?
yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna slip over
Dolores.
to her social with Dolores, and then
And I think on Sunday I'm with Des.
and I think I'm with Zara on Sunday. So yeah, so we will, and I think Tiffany's gonna be, JC's gonna be there, Laura's gonna be doing a social. So come hang out with us that weekend, next weekend.
I'm on 3 social streams.
Woo.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
including the one you're hosting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So I am hosting social stream number 2, and then where's the server? Then I'm also on stream number 4 and number 7.
Fun.
Sir.
Thank you,
And
Anna.
really long for a way plug. If we're liking what Anna is talking about with the depressing sex scene, she will be on the writer's room next month to talk about her story.
She's also, I think,
Yes.
going to be on Morgan's relay stream as well. I believe I saw Anna on the thumbnail.
Yes.
Oh yeah. She's...
And
I think she
me,
is with Morgan. Yeah.
I just have the thing with Kelly Wright that I'm doing his channel on Eat Ink Steady, AuthorTube Improv on this Saturday, the 18th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, that's all I have to plug. Other than, the normal stuff that y'all already know. So, sadly, I won't talk about any sex scenes in the writer's room. Boo. Okay.
You can come to
You may not.
Writer's room. We can talk.
That means Tiffany won't bring it up, though. But with that,
pull like a Shannon's, ghost or alpha reader and be like, well, this part right here.
Right? Okay, so I think that's everything. And with that, everyone, have a good evening. We'll do double waves for Tiffany. Good night.